Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to One Celtic Fans View. So, if after Rennes, what an amazing trip. Rennes was absolutely fantastic. Hope you enjoyed the videos that have been up and out there. But we're back to Premier League action on Sunday, which is tomorrow. Looking over Kilmarnock and Celtic games previously, if you're a betting man, if you want to put any money on at all, I would stick money on Celtic 5, Kilmarnock 1. And even though historically the games have really been quite close, they're under a bit of pressure. They're not playing pretty much as a team just now. Who really cares? Who cares what's going on at Kilmarnock? This is all about Celtic. It's all about Celtic on this channel, with a bit wind up of some other teams as we go along. So you look at it, it's been quite close. It's been Celtic 1, Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 1, Kilmarnock 0, and then Kilmarnock beat us 2-1 at some point. But who gives a shit about that, because it's at Celtic Park tomorrow. So let's jump over and I'm going to show you some historic results for Celtic, Kilmarnock, and why, if you're a betting man, you should be putting a bet on 5-1. Drop a link, drop a comment in what you think the score might be. Drop a comment down underneath the video. What do you think the score will be? Stick your odds in. Let's see if we can get some people making some money with. So let's look at some results that's been historically. So one of the highest aggregate scores was obviously 6-0, 9-1 back in 1938-39 season, and in 1936-37 season, Kilmarnock actually managed to beat us 4-2. Oof. That must have been a shock to the system. So, 2017-2018 season, it was 1-1 at Celtic Park. Kilmarnock getting beat by Celtic 2-0, 3-1. You see the scorelines have been quite close. A lot of the times, for a good while, Kilmarnock have been a bit of our bogey team. We've always kind of dropped points against Kilmarnock, but when you look down the scorelines over the years, there's a good part of they play really well against us, or we actually give them a gubbin. So there's a 5-2 scoreline, there's a 6-1 scoreline back in 2012, and as you go down the years, you can see that there's been quite a lot of good results against Kilmarnock at Celtic Park. So we do manage to get a lot of goals. The fact that we're scoring for fun at home sometimes, will the fans be a bit nervous? Will the fans turn it in numbers because it is a Sunday game? So one of the things that I will say is, if we do turn it in numbers and we back the team, this team is playing really well. A lot of the fans weren't happy with Lenny getting the job. I, for one, wasn't really sure about him getting the job. He wouldn't have been my first choice, and he wasn't my first choice. And I've publicly said on Twitter that I was wrong. He's turned the corner. Is he the long-term option for the club? Well, you know the way that the club's run and the way that it's all about the money. We have saved a bit on the wages last year, but we're a bit stronger. The squad has came out a bit stronger than what we thought it would have in the previous window, which is biding quite well. We are coming to the end of we're looking at Bruni. He's maybe got another season after this, maybe 2 at a push, but I would say definitely this. You know, Bruni's at the highlight of his career. He's at the age where he knows himself. He's only got 1 or 2 years left at the top of the game, and obviously he'll go into the backroom staff at Celtic. So, looking at the scores again, what do you think the scores will be? Say they're going to be really close. They're going to sit back. One of the things that really annoys us about when teams come to play at Celtic Park is they just sit back and try to kill the game, try to kill the atmosphere. But the way that we're playing just now, there's the magical 5-1 number, and it comes up quite a few times over the years. So my prediction for tomorrow is 5-1. And why? Because I think we're actually due to score a barrel load of goals. The way that we're actually playing under Lenny just now, he wants the forward 4 guys to actually just play their own game. You know, they've got the talent, they've got the skill. Shoot on sight. If you think you can take players on and shoot and score, it's the Celtic way to do it. So what do you think the scores will be? Drop a comment, drop a thumbs up. Let's get this out there. Have a great game tomorrow. The sun is absolutely shining. I'm cutting us off. I'm going to have a few beers, get ready for tomorrow. So Kilmarnock, Celtic, at Celtic Park. What will the scores be? Not going to go over the team because I think Lenny will pick the team. He'll pick the strongest team possible. Obviously there'll be players that might have picked up a few niggles, and there'll be players that he maybe just wants to bring in, freshen up the team a bit. That's the one thing about the squad this season. It's an absolutely cracking size of a squad. That you've got players that have got competition. So I'm not going to give you my prediction for the team, because really it doesn't matter what my prediction is. It doesn't matter what anybody's prediction is for teams. All that matters is we go out and beat Kilmarnock and retain our dominance over Scottish football. If I see you at the game tomorrow, say hi. If I don't see you, give the video a thumbs up. Let's go out and do it. Hail, hail, over and out.